Yeah, as ever, choose based on your use case, have a look through my content and just think, what do I want? What do I need? What should I actually get based on that? There's lots of reasons why this reMarkable Pro will be great for you and the right tablet for you. And there's lots of reasons why one of the Boox ones will be as well. So just think about that. I don't think there is, although I have a lot of fun making top 10 videos, I don't think that what I think is the best. Last time I've done a top 10 anyway, I've placed the Note F3C at the top. I'm really looking forward to making that. What's your predictions? What's going to go top for the next time I do a top 10? I'll be interested to hear what you have to say about that. I have placed the Note F3C at the top because it's most suited, I think, to most people. That's a real difficult one. It depends if you want to use like guided view in Kindle. I really like some of the smaller ones for that actually. The BigMe B751C was really good for guided view there as well. Yeah, exactly. Date stamp notes, searchable handwriting, jump from my books. You know, actually these things aren't distractions when you use them right. But sorry, Baptiste, but actually for large scale reading, this was really good, wasn't it? But one of the color Kaleido really good as well. Much bigger screen, lots more storage as well. Was this disappointing? I'm not personally like thinking to myself all the time, gosh, that's low resolution. But then I have really enjoyed bumping up to the 300 on some of those ones as well. If you don't need a front light, then go for either the Go 10.3 top drawer tablet, that with a really good low ink to top surface depth, really good. Also look at the Supernotes, and the new Supernote will of course have a very close e-ink to the screen. That's probably, the Supernote is the one, if you're a purist for note taking, still Supernote. When they bring out the A5X2, we're all excited for that because it really looks like the ink is on the top of the surface on those as well. The freedom, yeah, give you the Android OS. A Neo Reader is amazing, absolutely. Yeah, Boox Tab Mini C, don't read as much as I thought. Should I sell it and replace my RM2 with the Pro? I think you've got a great little combo there, yeah, but that's a good question. If you're not using that for what it can do, then that Tab Mini C is a really good tablet, incidentally. So either sell it to somebody and they're going to get a good time with it. But if you're not finding that you want to use the apps, then yeah, I think great choice. Combine the two, bigger canvas, color when you need it. That's the thing to that. No, I don't think so, Ryan. I think that they'll have worked on it quite a lot. I think if they gave you if they let you know some colors, like this blue doesn't need to flash in my opinion, because it didn't change much. That blue looks the same as that blue. So why do you need to then flash if the blue that you gave me straight away was fine? And whatever that yellow is, how can I just have that without it? Is that the orange? No, see that orange looks red at first and then it changes to orange. So figure out which colors it can do without needing to flash much, and maybe it is just the blue. Give me that color, whatever that magenta-ish color is. But I can't just have magenta, of course. Give me whatever the colors are. Whatever the colors are that don't need to flash, give me those options and they'll be my main kind of highlight and colored pencils. And then I won't have to flash a lot. So at least they could do something with it. At least they could do something with it to make it less flashing. Good color, slow long battery. Boox okay color, but fast plus. Yeah, exactly. What you're doing on the Boox tablet does change the battery consumption quite a lot. But yeah, you're right, really. Okay, so faster. The Kaleido 3 is the faster of the two screens, but the color doesn't look quite as good as printed paper. The gallery is the slower screen, the colors look more like printed paper. On the fence, haven't had an e-ink tablet before, but want one for work and meeting notes. Dive in, honestly, I don't think you're going to regret it. There's so many things, Steve, that you presume that a tablet like this would have, and then you realize you don't. It doesn't have it. I generally stopped using my reMarkable 2. I go back to it periodically, have done it over the last, when they've updated it, I go back, test out updates, make more content on it because it's in demand, and it's an interesting platform still. When I got this new one, I was like, I tested all the features and I was like, oh, am I done testing? I've gone through everything it can do pretty much. And I was like, wow, okay, I've gone through everything it can do. That's all. There's no other things. And one of the things I was thinking is like, when you dive into the menus, when you pull them up, it all of a sudden gets really distracting again. Whenever you do any of the menus, you're like, ugh, because of the flashing. But then you don't do the menus very often, because why would you go into the menus? Because there's not many options there. So, okay, that's what they're talking about, the distraction-free thing, you know, and if that appeals to you, then it's the right tablet for you, and you'll love it, and you'll really enjoy using it. It's a really nicely made thing. You know, you'll walk into your meetings, and they'll be like, "Oh, you got the new Pro. Oh, wow, you know, you're a serious guy, aren't you? So you're a serious person." So if that is what you want, then go with it. How does it compare to others in support for other language, keyboard language? We've got lots of languages actually. I'm not sure the full list. They have got lots because they're a Norwegian company, and there's some of the best support for like Scandi languages and things like that. The handwriting conversion languages, but there's quite a few there. I know there's 66 on Boox last time I checked. The on-screen keyboard doesn't have as many actually. There's a full list of them supported, the ones that are supported on their website, so go ahead and have a look at those. Yeah, I just hold off on Boox. Maybe, you know, I don't think we're getting replacements just yet for the Note F3 and the Tab Ultra C, but I would just think that 13.3, I'll just wait and see what they do next. I don't know anything, but wait and see with them. And this is the time of year where new things get released. I mean, if you're happy with it, there's no need, but also if you're happy with it, then you'll be happy on this one as well. So, you know, if the color makes sense to you, then go for it. So if you want stencils and things, I don't know if you were here when I was doing the Note F3C, and it's got this smart shape feature where you can actually do a circle, hold it down, you can do that. They've started doing that a little bit because they've gone and done straight lines. So that's fine, like if you need to do some orthogonal work. Okay, so what you could do, you got your straight line by holding down, but they haven't got like, you can't do a triangle and hold it down. Like that would turn it into a triangle on Boox. And what you can also do is you can add a template, of course. You can add like a dot grid template. It does it to each screen. And then now you could use straight lines to start your drawing on this dot grid, which would be quite a fun way of making a nice diagram. But I mean, that's a lot longer than just going around and holding the thing down, isn't it? Like we can on other tablets. So I think if you want that type of shape perfection thing, look elsewhere really. Yes, I think there will be, this time next year we'll be looking at RM3, and I think they'll say, "We hear you," okay. They won't say anything bad about this, but the syntax of their messaging will be like, "So people love the Wacom EMR, did they?" Yeah, we did. I mean, that is just not my cross-hatching, is it? Like my shading is, if you're an artist, you need to shade a thing in. I mean, this is nice though. That pencil tool is nice for us, but you need to know that your lines have got good quality, and even those, you see the wibbles in those, and that's disappointing really. So like I think they will say, well, here's your purest device with a Wacom EMR really, and yeah, take advantage of that return policy. Why not? There's lots and lots. You know, I'm way down as well. So sorry. Undecided whether to get a Tab X Go 10.3 or Paper Pro. Mainly want to use a device for writing my book and sketching. Does Paper Pro have spell check? No spell check, no grammar. Again, so we, as I said earlier on to Steve, like things you'd expect to be there. So you're going to build a type folio, but you're not going to give us some basic thing like spell check and grammar, and that's like, okay. Get the Boox tablet and you can write directly into Word and have all of the features of Word, and you know, you can edit those on your big computer. You can have it available to your editor, you know, live copy, so you can just send them a quick WhatsApp, just change chapter 3, check it and let me know what you think. You don't have to send them an email, attach the file, and they're the things that are distracting to me now when workflows aren't smooth. I've been asked this question a lot about students and learning and generally, and I think again, you know, the one thing that would get me about having a reMarkable now as a student, I think it's a great platform for students, don't get me wrong, but it would get me that what I couldn't do was I couldn't go to a website and pull down a PDF. You know, if my teacher sends me a link and says that's the details you need, and then I couldn't go and get that, and then I couldn't just copy, screen grab and put it into my notes and work on those things. Or if I need to get something from the cloud portal, sign into an e-learning website, I can do that on my Boox device, and I have done a lot, and I really, you know, it's much more preferable. I tell you what, you think those kind of half an hour sometimes even longer e-learnings you have to do are like, oh gosh, got to sit down for half an hour in front of my laptop right now at the end of a long day and do an e-learning module. Well, exchange that for, I'm going to sit down on my e-ink tablet and I'm going to go through the learning on that. And all of a sudden it's like, it doesn't seem so onerous because you aren't getting that kind of like staring at the screen feeling. Yeah, so I think honestly you want the versatility if you're a student, so go with the Boox tablet. Don't forget there is a link in the description if you do decide that this is the right thing for you. I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to stick with it. I'm really looking forward to daily driving this one. I'm currently using the V-Woods and enjoying that as well. That's worth having a little look at it. I'm looking forward to the development. I'm really looking forward to it. I really enjoyed seeing how where this is going, and this is the future of e-ink. I'm sure of it. CMYK printing basically. Julie, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do my drawing video next, and then I will do some more kind of, you know, my sort of workflow as I go. I'll do some little updates. I'm going to do some 4K 120 stuff and get in some nice macro shots for you all to have a nice look at. See the thing in a bit more like slow motion. I've got a microscope that I'm going to put on the thing as well. So I'm going to do all those little bits. They'll probably be shorter videos that I can get them out a bit quicker. That'll all be coming kind of next week as well. And then as I sort of evaluated that, we'll go together to a final kind of review, and eventually there'll be like a marathon piece of content. And also, as I said, yeah, I'm thinking what my next top 10 is going to look like, incidentally. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate you just talking about the color, the physical color thing, rather than just being a software thing there. So they're real cyan, magenta and yellow color. It's not K actually, it's white. So that's why the blues are a bit blue. And somebody did ask earlier on if the blacks, the blues are a bit blue, the blacks are a bit blue. How bad are the blacks? Like you really only notice it. It's one of those things you notice when it's right next to something else. But because I was expecting it when I got out of the box, I thought, oh yeah, there they are, the deep blue blacks. But you know, I think it might be Jacob, his name is Jacob, it's not Jacob Alberg, is it? Who does like colors, just like squares of colors, and he's got a famous painting which is really dark blue on black background. These dark blue squares, amazing artist, incredible use of color. Dark blue squares on a black background, and you just can't really see, you just can't really see the which one's black and which one's blue unless you're like right up for it, and unless you know to expect to see it.